what's up guys? Got Dave here, and I just wanted to talk about like the deal that I got on this bike. I'm riding a brand new 2016 bike, and that is why I got the deal that I got, because it was sitting around for 2 years in the dealership and nobody rode it or nobody bought it. Yeah, I mean, a couple of people rode it because it had 4 miles on it, but nobody wanted it, nobody bought it. And so the dealership was like, dude, just get rid of this thing, you know, let's make room for a 2018 that we could charge like full price for and make like some serious dough off of, you know, because obviously this thing ain't moving. So it seems like I got a brand new bike for a super cheap price, which I did, you know, and mechanically it is a brand new bike. But aesthetically, the way it looks, and luckily I'm not a picky person, and I do not care about like scratches or anything, and it doesn't have any scratches that are like through the paint, you know, that are like totally like a deep gouge or anything like that, that like totally make it look all screwed up. But overall, this bike has just like surface scratches all over it, dude. Like it looks like just over the years, over the 2 years that it was at the dealership, there were a couple of times, or quite a few times, that it was a little bit dirty or a little bit dusty, and someone just took like a dry towel and just went and just wiped it off. And so it's got like little scratches, like if you catch it in the light, it's got little scratches all over it, like it could never be a show bike. I don't think that there would be any way to polish them out. And especially like around the tank, like where my legs are, there were like a lot of scratches, because obviously probably like 100 or more people got on and off of this bike, you know, just like sitting on it at the dealership, like wearing jeans or wearing a belt that had a buckle or something. And so it had a bunch of little scratches like around like where, you know, where my crotch touches the tank and where my legs touch the tank. So I bought a tank grip kit for it just to cover that section up. It's just like flat black rubbery looking stuff. I got it from the Power Parts catalog. You know, like KTM actually has a line of aftermarket stuff that they make for all their different bikes. So like whatever bike you have, they have a line of Power Parts stuff for that bike. So if you want to mod it out, you can actually mod it out with factory approved stuff that actually fits really, really good, instead of buying aftermarket stuff from other companies that doesn't fit as good. You know, like you can actually get like factory certified friggin' aftermarket parts for these bikes. And they sell a tank grip kit in that Power Parts catalog, and it's just 3 pieces. It's like the left side, the middle, and the right side, you know, just like you would get like any other tank grip kit. But it's not like the gnarly stuff that you get from Stomp Grip with those little volcano looking pattern all over it. It's not like that stuff. It's just like just a rubbery looking, kind of looks like the undercoating on like on a car. Like if you look under like the wheel well, you know, like that black rubbery looking stuff, it's kind of like a little bit bumpy. That's what it looks like. But it works good, and it makes the bike look so much better because it covers up all those little scratches from all the people that got on and off this bike over the 2 years of having it sitting at the dealership. People sitting on it being like, oh wow, this is a badass bike, man, and then get back off and not buy it. Get back off of it and not buy it, and leave a couple of scratches in the process. Honestly, that's really the only price that I paid for getting an older bike like this, or getting a deal on a 2-year-old bike that didn't sell. It is a little bit scratched up, and especially in the areas that you would think, you know, that like, luckily it has a passenger pad over the back, because that's something that like I could see like on my RC8, how it's got that rear tail, especially on my RC8, how the rear tail is really high. That would get scratched up over the years, because more than likely people like swinging their leg over the bike, like getting on and off, they'd end up kicking that, you know, like they wouldn't lift their foot high enough up to clear the tail, and occasionally from time to time someone who got on or off that bike to just see how it felt or whatever would end up scratching that tail. That's the price I paid for the deal that I got. So you guys have a great day. Hope you got a good deal on your bikes. Peace.